Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Welcome to another edition of the Body Bag series, where we body bag narratives, one fanboy at a time. Canelo Alvarez was not exposed by Bivol, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And you see that I've gotten hundreds of comments from fanboys, haters, and trolls saying Canelo Alvarez was exposed by Bivol. I get one guy who nut rides Bivol, named himself Bivol, put a picture of Bivol as his profile picture, saying Canelo will get exposed again by Bivol. Another guy, Big Facts, come out here and he says his name is Big Facts, but he's speaking nothing but lies. He says the same way Bivol exposed Canelo. So you see, the only people that think that Canelo Alvarez got exposed by Bivol is either a hater, a troll, or a complete dumbass. And this is what I mean. Let me break down the facts from the feelings. First off, you are not exposed when you lose to the best defensive fighter in boxing. Bivol is not some scrub off the street. He's not some loser. He's not some garbage tomato can kicker. This guy is an elite fighter, and he has the best defensive resume in boxing. This is the best defensive boxer in boxing. What are we talking about? You're not exposed by losing to the best. It doesn't make any sense. You lost to a great fighter. Come on. You're a dumbass to even say or believe something like that. Then people say Canelo Alvarez is exposed, but then they don't realize you're not exposed by losing to a guy who has strategic advantages such as height and reach. How are you exposed by losing to a guy when you had all of these disadvantages? It doesn't make any sense. You're not exposed from losing to that guy. That doesn't make any sense. You're not exposed by losing to a guy who fights at a higher weight class. This is not Canelo's weight class. Canelo Alvarez's weight class is 168. That's where he feels good at it. That's where he campaigns. That's where he's undisputed. That's where he's undefeated. At 168 pounds. He's never struggled at that weight. Period. That is a fact. That's not my feeling. That's not what I think. That is a fact. Now, the interesting thing about this is, how are you exposed by moving up in weight and losing to a world champion at another weight class? You're not exposed, dumbass. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased. How are you exposed when you lose to a fighter, when you come into the fight with a hand injury? You're not exposed, dumbass. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased. You're not. You come into a fight with an injury and you lose, you're not exposed. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased. And lastly, you're not exposed by losing to a fighter who's a prime, elite, undefeated, highly skilled world champion. There's no blueprint on how to beat this man. What are you talking about? You're not exposed by losing to a pound for pound elite top fighter. You're simply not. You just lost to a great fighter. That's no shame or embarrassment to that. And you know what? And let me just be honest and unbiased. This is why a lot of guys don't take risks, because people start hating when you lose to a great fighter and they try to take away your accomplishments. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.